Hey, this is Levi and you are here to ace your learning. Ready? Let's go. We're just going to get straight into this question. Now, whenever you are asked to find the x and y intercepts of a cubic polynomial, your first step is to know this, your end destination. And your end destination is to get one value for y and three values for x. Now, this is a life hack that's going to help you throughout your math. It's just to know that there will be the same amount of answers for x as the highest exponent for the x, or the y, or the whatever the variable is. So the highest exponent of x is 3, so there are going to be 3 values for x. Let's carry on. Your first step is to use the factor theorem to find your first bracket. So let's just write that down. One is use the factor theorem to find first bracket. Whoopsie, first bracket. There we go. Cool. So the factor theorem just means that you are going to plug and chug different values for x into the expression until you find a value which makes the expression equal to 0. I've done this one already, and so if you had to substitute 1 into this, it would be equal, if you put that into your calculator, to 0, and we say therefore therefore 1 is a factor. Minus 1 is a factor. Okay, if you can't recall how to do this part, I highly recommend going back a bit and checking out how to use the factor theorem. Okay, but now we're going to go on to our next step, which is sorry, I forgot like half a bracket over here. X minus 1 is a factor. What we're going to do now is write our slightly more factorized form, like so. X minus 1 is the first bracket, and once we've taken out one of the brackets of the cubic polynomial, we'll be left with a squared polynomial. Okay, so that's going to be ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, and then to find the second and other brackets, this is what you're going to do. You're going to use inspection to find the a and c values. So the a and c values, they are going to be your first value in front of the squared term and your last value, which is a constant value, just a number. So let's do that. Gonna scroll down a bit. Let's do that. Okay, so first things first. Just using inspection means you multiply your x and your a together, and that's to get your original value. Our original value is just x squared. So x times x squared gives us x cubed. That's going to be x squared then. Right, just rewrite bx, we're going to get to that in a bit. And then for the c, minus 1 times what gives us our original value of minus 2? Minus 1 times plus 2. So our c value is plus 2. Let's just highlight those in the same colors so you can see where we are going. Okay, there we go. A is 1x, you can even write the 1 in there, like so. Okay, and then, of course, we just rewrite the bracket, x minus 1. Okay, now, we need to find, we need to compare terms to find the value of b, the x, the coefficient of x. So compare either x squared or squared terms to find the middle value. Middle value. Okay, let's just make that a square and then do the things. Alrighty, let's get into it. This is how you do it. Let's go down and let's say we're going to compare the x squared terms first. So let's say we compare x squared terms. Okay, you can choose x or x squared. Let's say it's x squared for this example. And what you need to do is compare x squared terms from this expression over here, your one that you used inspection to find, and your original expression over here. So just for the sake of ease, I'm going to copy this expression down so that we can see it over here and we can compare it more easily. There we go. Whoops, that's not the expression. There we go. Let's hope this is it. There we go. Okay, great. So we need to compare x squared terms. So first thing you do is find the values from the first expression, the blue one on the screen, that you multiply to get x squared. So minus 1 times 1x squared gives us minus x squared. Okay, and then the second one is your x times your bx. X times bx gives us plus bx squared. Then that is going to be equal to our x squared term in the original expression. Here's the original expression again. So what is the x squared term in here? It's 2x squared. So we're going to say that that is equal to 2x squared. Okay, now we've got something to compare. And since each of those terms has a x squared in it, if we just divide everything by x squared, by x squared, by x squared, okay, then we are left with, in other words, we just drop the x squared, we're left with this. Okay, and then we can solve for b using regular algebra to find that b is equal to 3. Just to confirm that, you're just going to add 1 to both sides. There we go. That's how you got your b is equal to 3. If you substitute your b is equal to 3 into your original, into these brackets over here, you'll be left with x minus 1, x squared plus 3x plus 2. And then you just factorize the trinomial bracket out further, okay, using your trinomials, and you will get this. Finally, to find the values for x, you will just work each of these brackets out individually, make them equal to 0. Actually, let me not rush ahead. We can say x minus 1 is equal to 0, or x plus 1 is equal to 0, or x plus 2 is equal to 0, which finally gives us x is equal to 1, or x is equal to minus 1, or x is equal to minus 2. Great, we found 3 values for x, sorted, sorted, and sorted. Got some good news for you. To find the value for y, y is just the y-intercept. So let's go back up over here to our steps. We've used the factor theorem to find the first bracket, used inspection to find the a and c values, that's in yellow and green. We've compared the x squared terms that we did in the red pen over here. And then we factorized the squared bracket, and that we use the trinomial method. And then finally simplify and solve using algebra to find x, the 3 values for x. And that was it. To find the y-intercept is equal to the constant value. In other words, the number in the original expression is the y-intercept. So in this example, y is equal to minus 2. So that's nice and simple. So y is equal to minus 2. Okay, and that's it. Your answers for your x-intercepts and your answers for your y-intercept sorted. I really hope that you found this video helpful, and if you did, please share it on. Also, hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any new uploads from me. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, stay safe and take care.